When you're new to business, you're competing against businesses that may have been there for 10, 20, 50, maybe even 100 years. So what matters the most is that you start off and you get as much proof that you're good and you're as worthwhile as those established businesses. As the CEO of Woop Environmental, I've been in business for a bit over 6 years now, and for the last 3 years, I've been helping the trades and restaurants stay open and be even more profitable throughout their first years and later on in their business. So here are 3 tips to keep you around your first few years of business. And as a thank you for clicking on this video, I'm gonna throw in an extra one at the end. A really good way to do this is to do jobs for free at first. Now, a lot of people will tell you, hey, you can't be free, your time is valuable, this, and that. Cool. Your time is not valuable if your business has no sales. Your time becomes valuable once you have sales. And a great way to get sales is to have proof and to have people that vouch for you and that recommend you and that bring you sales. So the first thing I'd recommend is get as much proof as you can. You're gonna get a lot of experience, you're gonna get a lot of practice in, and your service will be better, which means once people are paying for you, they're not gonna be mad at you, you're not gonna make mistakes, and you're gonna do a great job. So you're gonna deserve the money they pay you and you'll be able to charge a higher price. Moving on to the second one, and that is get well connected. Especially in the trades, this is so important. If you're gonna be in a local area, providing business in that area, you knowing more people there, you knowing all the players in the business game of that city, of that town, wherever it is, matters a ton. Let's say this, you're a house painter. If you get connected with all the realtors, all the mortgage brokers, all the general contractors, all the home builders, if you get connected with everyone that interacts with your customers and you have good connections with them and they trust you, you're gonna get a lot more clients. Especially when you start off a business, get well connected. It will make life way easier. If you own a business and you want it to be a $10 million business, a $1 billion company, or you just want to have a great business that feeds you and your family for many years to come join us on our free 5-week business scaler challenge. It's a free 5-week challenge, as I said, in which you get to scale your business along other business owners. So you get a lot of really valuable insight from many industries, and you also get to know that you're not alone in the struggles you have, and you get to solve those issues not only with my guidance, but also with the perspective of other business owners. Link is down in the description, and then I'll leave the rest of this little clip with some testimonials from previous participants so you can see what they found.
We're talking about stuff that's not readily available every day.
What you've given are specific, narrow focuses.
I think it's worked very well. I've learned a lot.
Moving on to the next one, and I think this is the real killer of businesses, and it's don't take stupid risks. Now, many of you could say that starting a business is a stupid risk. And considering that 50% of businesses fail within the first 5 years, it might be a stupid risk. But aside from that, don't take stupid risks. What do I mean when I say stupid risk? I mean hiring the wrong people, getting a ton of debt that you have no way to pay back, or going through avenues that aren't really proven to have worked. So when you're starting out, the real thing you need to focus on is how do you get more clients? How do you get them for cheaper? And then how do you make as much money as you can from each client? Those are the 3 things you need to focus on. Not buying this huge thing, buying that huge thing, getting in debt here, getting in debt there. And then finally, the bonus tip, which I kind of covered in the previous one, is you need to make enough money out of every single client. I see it a ton, especially with new businesses. They're not making enough off of clients. Now, they may price their jobs out perfectly, but you still are not making enough from clients. Well, you sell a warranty. You say, hey, look, for X amount of money, I will be back here this time next year, or this time in 2 years, or whenever you want to decide. You can choose that timeline. But I'll be back here, and if something goes wrong, I will take care of it. If you do windows, hey, you're going to be irrelevant for the majority of the year. Oh, our windows are really dirty. All right, let's get you in, you clean the windows, and then you disappear out of their mind. So what can you do? You can sell the next job. How would you do that? You can give an offer as, hey, if you pre-purchase your next window cleaning, you'll get 6 windows free, and we'll clean out your garbage bins for you, whatever you want. You need to make more money off clients, and you do that by, when they're ready to buy, offering them more things that make sense. That's a really important thing. Make as much money as you can off your current clients, because getting clients is one of the hardest things when you start. And as an extra bonus, because I just thought about it and it's really important to add it onto here, ask for referrals and reviews, right? When you're going out, getting all that free proof, you're trying to get the most out of every single client, ask them to bring you referrals and to give you reviews, and make it easy for them to do so. Make sure you also ask for that, because that way, not only are you gonna be making enough money from that one client, you're gonna get more clients out of them. So make sure you ask for referrals. So that's 5 tips. If you're starting a new business, make sure that you get as much proof as you can and as quickly as possible. You get well connected where you're at, and then you don't take stupid risks. Then make sure you get the most out of each client by selling more than just your service and adding on little bits to your service that make sense. And then finally, by asking for referrals and reviews so that when you get that proof from clients, it actually does something for your business.